dusk with the wind in his coat, dust on his boots and law in his throat. The town wore fear like a widow wears black, since the rattlesnake gang laid their claim to the tracks. They burned down the saloon, ran the preacher away, left the kids hiding deep where the shadows stay. But he stood alone with eyes cold and keen, Sheriff McGraw, the last hope they'd seen. With iron in the dust and fire in his soul, he stood for the right when the devil took hold. The townsfolk rose when he gave them the sign. Together they drew that unbreakable line. Through bullets and fear, through storm and through flame, they fought for their home, and they carried his name. Miss Loretta poured rounds in the hall, while blacksmith Jim turned plows into brawls. The school marm taught aim with a steely-eyed grace, and young I ran messages all over the place. The sheriff, he bled but never did fall. He faced down the gang at the old canyon wall. One by one the outlaws dropped low. Justice was fast and revenge came slow. With iron in the dust and fire in his soul, he stood for the right when the devil took hold. The townsfolk rose when he gave them the sign. Together they drew that unbreakable line. Through bullets and fear, through storm and through flame, they fought for their home, and they carried his name. Now the bell in the chapel rings sweet once again, and the children run free in the cool evening wind. No badge shines brighter than the one that he wore, a tale of true grit, forever folklore. With iron in the dust and peace in the skies, the town found its heart in the sheriff's eyes. He taught them to fight, not with hatred but might, and stand